movieweb.com.
So, can you tell me anything about Tracy's backstory, or how she wound up in Slab City?
I don't know how Tracy actually wound up in Slab City. I mean, my character's definitely based on a girl who lived there, that he met, that Chris met going through Slabs. But my character is sort of loosely based on her as a person. I mean, we sort of got to create our little character based on what Sean thought of her and you know, other things. But she, my story, I always kind of thought, I don't know about the real Tracy, but I always thought she lived there her whole life. I mean, she'd never, sort of, you know, born to hippie parents and isolated in a way that's like so completely unconventional, sheltered, you know.
So this wasn't somebody that you actually got to meet like a lot of the other people in the film?
No, Sean talked to her, but I didn't.
Now, I'm wondering, do you think Chris's advance, or Tracy's advances towards Chris in the movie were kind of denied because she reminded him a lot of his sister? Do you think? That's
an interesting point. I think it's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, Chris is a complex guy. We thought a lot about, like, you know, because he's such a charismatic, good-looking, you know, he's a great guy. People love him, but he never grew up with, like, girlfriends, and I think it was a little bit too heavy for him. Maybe you should ask Emil about this, actually. But I don't know what it was. I think it may also have been that she's so young. I mean, she says she was 16. She could have been like 14 or 15. Mm-hmm. But I think that it's so clear to him that they can have something more than that. That's not actually what she wants to do. That's just what she thinks she wants. Yeah.
Now, you actually went and shot this whole thing in Slab City, right? You were in there. What was that experience like with all of those people that were actually there?
Yeah, it was crazy. It's nuts to know that places like that exist. You know, they sort of like embody the spirit of the movie in that, you know, they have that same just sort of like distaste and discontentment with, you know, just the way things are run here, and they don't want anything to do with like the bureaucratic society, whatever, but they're also so rooted there. They're different from Chris in that they don't have that drive to go. But being there was, I mean, it was crazy. I got to play for the people that live there. You know, I wasn't playing to bored extras. It was the crowd, so. And
did they enjoy that?
Yeah, I mean, they seemed to, yeah. We had a big bonfire going. It's funny, now that, you know, I watched the movie, and our song is very intimate. I mean, really, I don't even think he cuts away from us. It's just us. But the crowd was insane, and at one point the band kicks up, and like halfway through the song it becomes this like big rock. And I think it really got back to the script after, I mean, I think Sean got excited and carried away, and he like was having so much fun at the Slabs that we were gonna have a bonfire and a band, and that was fun. It was a party, but it's not for the movie.
Well, I was interested in Leonard Knight as a real actual person who does Salvation Mountain, right? You guys went in there. What was that experience like meeting him?
Beautiful. Strange because we were filming a movie, but we couldn't. It's funny. We got to that location. Which is very close to the Slabs. The Slabs are right over there, and sort of got out of the van, walked up. Sean like didn't even introduce us. He was just filming. I mean, we got to take the tour as if we just got to Salvation Mountain and took the tour, because I don't think he would have been able, if he was like, you know, told when, you know, if he was given an action and a cut and when to say his line. There were no lines, you know. It was like that part of the movie was a slug line in the script. It was Tracy and Chris go to Salvation Mountain. So we just got to go together. We just got to go take a walk and meet this really incredible human. And no, it was beautiful.